well, that's one way to do it. All right, guys, what is going on? It's a really exciting day. I spent a bunch of time getting this car back on the road. Got the radiator installed done, which is a video you guys will see. And yeah, it drives. So we're gonna go on our first road test with a good cooling system and new steering components. So we're just gonna do a nice little drive. We got a cruise night tonight. It should be a pretty cool video. A lot of driving stuff coming up for you guys. So I'm gonna hop in the car with Franklin. We're gonna drive it around. Kind of give our good little road test to make sure it's good for tonight. And yeah, should be a pretty good time. So let's get in the car and let's go. Temp gauge, so the gauge is just pegged, but we've already done a little bit of road testing. You can tell right away if it's overheating, and it is not so far. It's probably about 93 out. The good thing is our cruise doesn't start till 6, so it should just from there just get cooler. But I wanted some like actual road tests with the car, and I'm gonna go nice and slow, but I'm just happy to be driving it, because you don't know how much this car has gotten in my head the last 3 months. Between the motor, the cam, the heads, all that crud that you guys saw me go through with this stupid thing. So I'm just happy to be driving it, that's all I want. Cool thing, I also noticed my turn signals work and they self-cancel. Pretty impressed with that. Steering wheel's not straight, but I think I got like just maybe a smidge of toe in. It drives dead straight. Steering, you can spin it with one hand, but it doesn't have nearly as much play. I used to be able to go 180 degrees and then it might move a little bit. A lot better now. Lot better now. Look at that, it's got some power too. Doing about, like, speedometer works in this car, doing 40 miles an hour. I cranked my wing windows open. Heck yeah! Yours doesn't. You don't have the window crank. Oh. Here, I don't know if you guys can hear me when I do that, so I'll probably leave it closed. I'm just being very, very, very precautious in this car, as you guys could probably expect. Idles glass smooth at 500. Cool. Yeah, just a little bit of crankcase pressure, not too big a deal. I don't see any water coming out of this guy, which tells us we're not overheating. There's nothing on the ground, that's also good. You guys can see my little lowering job now. Here, I'll go on the other side of the car, check this out. Yeah, I think it's, we dropped the front, I think it's time to drop the rear of the car. Not too bad, looks pretty good. Heck yeah. I love this car.
Tie down is mint.
Yeah, I know. Our custom battery tie down because the battery was too big. because I had to change it. So we have a ratchet strap and then we zip tied a microfiber on it so it doesn't ground out on anything. Heck yeah. Cool. Let's keep going.
You hear it.
Yeah.
Because it starts to be dying.
Yeah. We're having a little bit of a wiring issue for whatever reason. I turned it off and it did not want to start. It just like didn't have any voltage. So I put a jump box on it and it fired right up. So I don't know if the alternator's killing the battery or what, but it still runs good. Yeah, it still runs fine. So I don't know if it's alternator's not working and it's like killing the battery right now or what. So we're driving back home to see what's going on. Interesting. I mean, if not, I'll just freaking charge a couple jumper packs and bring my spare battery because it's been charging, and we should be able to still drive. Hello, rider. We're actually driving. Oh my god! This is so nice. Look at this big cruise in front of us. That seems to be doing good. That's wrong. Don't look at that. I promise, the car's not overheating. How's it back there, guys?
Nice.
Yeah, not too bad. figuring the car out, so it's doing pretty good. If it was gonna overheat, it probably would have overheated by now, so I'm thinking it's doing pretty good, so I'm happy with it. So hot back there, Liv? Are you good?
I'm good.
Yeah, see, it's not too bad. Okay, I'm pretty positive we go this way, right? We go up to Seth's house, I know that. Ah, lowered car. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm driving this thing. And it's working. Alright, update. I ran out of gas because I suck. So that's cool. But look at my 2-inch drop. Looks good at least. Might be a little bit too low, but I'm just gonna send it. But yeah, I was driving great and then it started to fuel starve and I was like, is it getting hot? And I was like, I think it's getting hot. And I, stuck my hands in front of the fan. It wasn't no cooling anywhere. So I knew it wasn't getting hot. So turned the fans off. Radiator wasn't hot, so I knew the temperature was good. But my fuel pressure gauge, which you can see right there, is at 0, and the fuel filter, which is down here, doesn't have any fuel in it. So that's cool. So yeah, basically I gotta wait for one of my buddies to bring me some fuel, and I don't know if I should keep going into town to actually put gas in it, or if I should just take it and drive it home. I haven't really decided yet, considering it's getting dark. But we're gonna I think we might just put the 5 gallons in it and just go straight to a gas station, and then top off the tank, obviously, because I think the fuel pump just couldn't pump the little bit of fuel that was in the tank. I put 8 gallons in it and it burned that in like 4 miles, so I don't know what was going on there. But anyways, we'll catch up with you guys when we have some updates. At least it looks cool. I'm happy with that. You can see the car settled a little bit from the drop. So I was pretty happy with that. Justin came to the rescue. Thank you.
You're welcome. Next time, put more gas in it.
I did nothing. Okay. Because we have gas now. Yay. Heck yeah. I made it to my first cruise night. Guess what? I broke it. Heck yeah. Best cruise night ever. Just kidding, we ran out of gas because I suck. Shout out to me. I'm just Danny. Update, we have gas now. That's cool. So we're gonna try to go to a gas station because it obviously needs gas.
The lights work?
Yeah, headlights are on, but none of the other lights work. Yeah, it's not running too bad. I literally just ran out of fuel. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why do they keep doing this? Come on. Stop it.
Yeah, that's your driver, right?
Nope, I think it's like... And it ran out of gas again. Sick.
Hey.
Hey.
I think your fuel pump's bad.
I think you're probably right, considering the gauge is at 0 again. Either that or it's vapor locking, so we're gonna have to experiment with that a little bit. But
okay.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary here. This car's definitely not going to the post office, I'm sorry. Dang it. Alright, update. It's been about an hour. Been broken down at least. Car's now cooled off. The fan shut off, so it's below 165. So now we're gonna flat tow it, and hopefully the fuel system's cooled off enough to where it won't vapor lock anymore. We're gonna jump it. I'm gonna idle the car in neutral as he tows me so I don't destroy the steering in the car, because I don't want to drive it with it off and try turning and forcing power steering fluid through areas it doesn't want to go. So we're gonna give that a try and see how that works.
Alright, where's this rack strap?
Cruising down the street, my 6.4. It's out of gas and definitely broken. Hell yeah. Thanks, Seth. Appreciate it, buddy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, so I've had the car, let it sit for a few hours, kind of decompress a little bit. I'm a little irritated with it, but I'm going to jump back on it, Filled the float bowls up with fuel, so it's got fuel, so it should start right up. Just want to get it started and get it back in the driveway so it's not sitting in the street. That's all I got. It runs perfect. Nice. Just my luck. Okay, amazing. Thank you for embarrassing me. Man, I swear this car has something against me. I don't know why. Probably wasn't running long enough for me to tell if it was an actual fuel issue, but yeah, shout out to this little Tac Life jump box that I've been using. Yeah, this thing's been working really well. The only bummer is since this is a big block, I can only use it, you know, maybe 5 times to start the car, or try to start the car, and then after that you're pretty much dead in the water. But hey, does the job, gets the job done. So oh boy, what am I gonna do with this car? Why you no like me? I spent all this time and money on you and it still doesn't like to drive. I don't get it. I genuinely, like, normally I can figure this kind of stuff out, but for whatever reason this car's just stumping me. Driving just fine, fuel starves, we put 5 gallons of gas in it, we know it's getting fuel, so either the fuel filter's clogged, fuel pump's clogged, it was vapor locking, I don't know what's going on. But you put fuel in the carburetor, it starts up, and it's fine. So I don't really, not entirely sure. Thinking a bunch of crud from the tank made its way into the fuel filter and clogged the fuel filter, and or got into the pump and didn't like to go past the pump. But basically I was looking at my fuel pressure gauge and it was saying like 1 to 2 psi, which told me my fuel pump was bad. But like I said, if the filter's clogged, it's obviously not going to get any fuel. So I don't really know what's going on with this car. It's really starting to irritate me. I've actually wanted to drive the car and enjoy it, so I can, you know, start doing work on this. But I can't do that until I have some sort of other hot rod done. So yeah, I'm a little stumped, a little upset, a little annoyed with this thing. Not really sure what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna have a couple buddies come over, and I have a good feeling we're gonna have to take the gas tank out of this car, because I think now that I got the electrical system and the points and all that stuff figured out, because it was running really weird, now we have a fuel issue. So we went from electrical to fuel. And knowing my luck, when I fix that, something else will pop up. But that just seems to be my luck with this car. But anyways, I don't want this video to be a total Debbie Downer video, because we did drive the Galaxie in this video, so I'm super pumped with that. We went to cruise night. It was fun until I made it through the whole cruise. That basically where we broke down, that road continued into town, and then that was kind of the end of the cruise. So I technically did the whole thing, I'll count it. And luckily I had some chairs in the back of the car, and we kind of just kicked it there and hung out for a little while. As a buddy of mine, Justin, brought me gas. So big shout out to Justin for helping me out. And yeah, so anyways, like the video if you did enjoy. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. I'm really pumped to getting the car done, or getting the car driving. It's not even close to done, but obviously we have some little bugs that we got to work out with, but it's not overheating anymore, so that's a huge win. So now we just got to figure out this fuel issue, and we should be ready to drive this thing all over the place. So thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.